I can't really show too much because I don't have any announcements on, but now we're going to look over to grades, and this is where you can check your grades for this class, which is really important to make sure that you keep up on your schoolwork and all that. So pretty much you're just going to have your score once you turn in assignments and your teacher grades it. That's what all this is, all my assignments for that class. You can sort it by your course and by the due dates. Pretty much to go to assignments, and this is where all your assignments are. Once this loads, all your assignments should be here, and you can click on any of them that you need. So you can click on one, and I'm going to try to explain how you would turn in an assignment. Let's see, this was open. Currently, not all assignments are open to turn in because, well, we haven't really school yet. But it's pretty self-explanatory when you do open an assignment. It'll have the instructions for the assignment on there, any links that you might need for that assignment, and you should be able to pretty much you should be able to scroll down to the bottom of the assignment, and there should be a turn-in button, and you can attach any files you need to. If there's a doc already uploaded onto that assignment, you can fill that out there and then just press turn in, and your assignment should be turned in. Let's see. And the next thing is, if you scroll down one more, that's your discussions. This is pretty much a discussion board where your teacher can post different things for you and your classmates to discuss, and it's pretty much a discussion board for the class for a certain topic that your teacher can put up there. That's pretty much it for courses. So I'm going to go down to what says inbox right here. This is your Canvas email and like where all your emails will come through. You can see I already have some emails from teachers. This is how you'll communicate with your teachers, but the other cool thing is you can also communicate with your fellow students in the class. So you'll select the course that you want to send to, and you can then go to, and this is where you can either do a teacher, if you need to do your teacher, and press on that, or you can go down to students. And so let's say you have a project with, a fellow student, you don't have a number, you can email them through here, which is really cool, especially since, all at home, so we can't just talk to each other during study hall or anything like that. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the basics of Canvas. I don't think there's really more that I have to go over. Yeah. That's pretty much it for the basics of Canvas. Pretty self-explanatory. If you have any questions, I think there is like a link that we were sent out over email where you can get some support with Canvas. Yeah, that's it for me.
Great, thank you so much, Caitlin. Let me unspotlight your video. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is go over today's schedule so that you know what is happening with that. Those of you that have friends that are having trouble getting in, I have now school messengered out. So to your school emails, to your parents' emails, and to those of you who have your cell phones in there, I have sent out that link now. And so everybody should be able to live stream and get into the meeting. So I'm going to share with you now today's schedule so that you can look at it. When you are looking at that live schedule, right now we're in the welcome session and we are almost done with that. When the welcome session is over, you have a series of 4 workshops to attend. And during one of those workshops, there's a mandatory class meeting. And then there are different workshop choices that you can make. All of these are Zoom meetings. To get into all of these Zoom meetings, you do need to be logging in with your school email, and with your Chrome needs to be signed into your school email as well. So during workshop 1, for example, freshmen have a class meeting. Then there are 4 options that are open to anyone. You can attend a session on athletics, self-care, Chromebook tech tips and tricks, and then no cooked desserts and healthy snacks if you want to do something fun. And then there are also, I'm sorry, wrong direction. And then there are also, and of course my computer would pause. Ones that have very specific people who are allowed to get into it. So for example, there are transfer student ones. If you're a transfer student, then that's the one you want to attend. There's a special education orientation for upper class. And then there's a college life seminar only open to juniors and seniors. So as you look at each one, you see a required class meeting, if that's your class, workshops that are open to anyone. And then there are very specific workshops if that applies to you. For example, during workshop 2, there's a club president's council meeting, a Naviance introduction for freshmen, etc. So as you go through that seminar, you want to look at exactly what is available to you and make a selection for a workshop for each time. We'll be taking attendance in those workshops, and then you're going to have lunch. After your lunch, you're going to be reporting to your cohort. Your cohort teacher should have emailed you already and let you know what your link is for your first session today, as well as all of your teachers hopefully have for the next couple of days as well. And when they're in their first class, they'll show you where you can get those for the future. In that document that I just showed you, I got out of it because it was acting a little weird, but there is this link right here that says, where is my class help desk? If you can't find a class, you didn't get an email from your teacher, when you're in Canvas and you go under Zoom, you don't see a link there, then you can log into the Where's My Class help desk, and we can help copy and paste that link for you. And that will be open 5 minutes before every class session. So before today's cohort and before each one of the periods tomorrow, as well as the first 15 minutes of those sessions, so that we can help you guys find those links and get to the right classes. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Mr. DeCesar, who is going to be giving you some information about what Wednesdays will normally look at like and the rest of this week.
Hey, Laura.
Yeah.
Real quick before Matt jumps on, Mr. DeCesar. So Miss Hollis and I are doing the freshman experience right next. And so how are they going to jump out of our freshman orientation to the breakout room?
Great question. So to make it easier on freshmen, the freshman session will be meeting actually right here in this room. So you can leave and click on it to come back in, or you can just stay in here and wait. And those of you who are watching the live stream right now, when the other classes get out of here, there will be enough room for you guys to be able to jump in. But if you're a freshman, you don't have to go anywhere for your first session. You can just stay and wait right here in this one.
Perfect. And when we're done with our session, do we just, do the kids log out and then log into?
They just would leave the meeting.
Okay.
And go to their next meeting.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right. Well, good morning once again, everyone. I'm here to talk to you about Cohort Wednesdays and what that's going to look like. So we are very excited to have a new alternative for our schedule. It's going to be our Wednesday. And as you know, you're going to have your regular classes on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, Friday, which leaves Wednesday. So Wednesday is your day to get your work done. It's going to be a day where you can work with the assignments your teacher has given you, maybe some projects, maybe some group work, whatever that happens to be. That's going to be happening on Wednesdays. As well, you're going to have your cohort teacher check-ins on Wednesday. And those are going to happen either in the morning from 10:10 to 10:40, or it could be the afternoon from 2:10 to 2:40. And your teachers will let you know wherever your cohort teacher is, and that's on your schedule. It's the 8th period, and it's only Wednesday. They will let you know. You should have received an email or some sort of information from Canvas or something from them with the link for today, because you're going to be joining your cohorts today at 1. But moving forward, most Wednesdays, that's how it will work, is your teacher will let you know if it's going to be a morning session or an afternoon session. It might be a small group. It might be a one-on-one. And it's a chance for you to get to know that teacher and to really have that person that you can, just check in with. If you're having any concerns, any challenges, that's the person you can go to, and they just want to check in and want to make sure everyone's doing okay. And if people have certain needs or certain challenges, get those addressed. So we're really excited about it. We think it's going to be a great alternative to having students on campus, since we can't do that right now. And again, your cohort teachers should send that out. If you don't know where to go, you can use that link that Ms. Saldana already talked about, Where's My Class, and we can try to help direct you to the right cohort at 1 today. All right. Otherwise, I hope everyone has a great rest of your day. We have an exciting video coming up, and I will give it back to Ms. Saldana. Thank you so much, everyone.
Great. So we know that this is going to be an interesting year as we figure it all out. And so we wanted to just share one more video that we have put together. And the idea is that, you know, we had no idea what this year would be like, but it's still going to be a phenomenal year. We're going to have a great year. Physically, we may be apart, but we saw this video that you guys have probably seen going around on the internet, and it really reminded us of what an incredible year we really can make it. So let's watch this, and then you will head off to your first session.
Never alone. And that is our strength. Because when we're doubted, we'll play as one. When we're held back, we'll go farther and harder. If we're not taken seriously, we'll prove that wrong. And if we don't fit the sport, we'll change the sport. We know things won't always go our way.
And the world's sporting events are postponed or cancelled.
But whatever it is, we'll find a way. And when things aren't fair, we'll come together for change.
We have a responsibility
To make this world a better place. No matter how bad it gets, we will always come back stronger. Because nothing can stop what we can do together.
We're going to do so many amazing things together this year. And I know we have a huge learning curve this year. I know that we're trying to figure it out and learn how to make it work within this world, but we are going to come together. We're not alone. And if we all just stick with it, we can give back and we can do amazing things on our school campus. We're so excited to start the school year and hope you have an amazing year. And we'll see you in your first workshop.
So all the ninth graders, welcome. We're gonna